Us truly being us creates a different possibility. And the podcast is called The Possibility Explorer, so we might as well go in that direction. Sound like a plan? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. I was having like a moment of Elvis in my veins. A moment of Elvis. A moment of the king. Moment of the king. Thank you very much for coming. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much for listening. Very much appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to get started right about now. Number 1 is find someone or something to celebrate every single day. So one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself is actually celebrating being alive. Anything that you celebrate adds to your life. Anyone that you celebrate adds to your life. And, we live in a world where celebration is not valued. It's like, when you see somebody doing something wonderful, how often do you tell them? Do you celebrate the difference of them, celebrate the difference, the gift of them, the brilliance of them? And how often do you celebrate the things that occur in your life? As you start to more, you get more and more reasons to celebrate. Number 2, ask this question. What is possible for me today that creates my reality in a brand new way? Interesting thing about asking questions is when you ask a question, you open up the possibility for whatever that is to show up in your life. It's like, most of us function from so many conclusions about what our life is, about what we are, about how we have to be. And asking questions is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. And I don't say that lightly. It actually is. Most people are sort of walking on the path of their life back and forth so dynamically. They've worn a rut so deep that it's like there are walls the size of the Grand Canyon to the left and right, and they think they can only go on that same path. When you ask a question, it's like other doorways of possibilities and space open up that you never saw before. So there's going to be quite a few questions on here. So once again, what is possible for me today that creates my reality in a brand new way? And then see what shows up. You approach each moment as a question of what is possible. Once again, you're totally present, and you're present for the miracles that can occur. And you may say I'm a dreamer, but I actually believe in miracles. I believe our lives can and should be way more miraculous than we know they can be, than we've been allowing them to be. One of the gifts of facilitating access consciousness for the last 21 years is seeing miracle after miracle, having people tell me and send me emails and messages of gratitude for the miracle they were able to choose, the miracle they were able to create. So one of the most beautiful things in the world is actually our capacity for miracles. And guess how you start opening that door? You guessed it, by asking questions. So these are things that you can do for you and choose for you to make your life greater. And when you make your life greater, the keys are in your hands. You are in the driver's seat. And there is no more empowering place to be. So this is a very unconventional 12 steps, 12 possibilities for creating your future from a different place by being you. All of these questions, if you'll notice, were designed to get you to have a different awareness of you and what's true for you, and a different awareness of you and what's true for you that isn't true for others. And when you have that, the world becomes your oyster.